keep thinking this consciousness is broken. It isn't. That's why none of this has ever made sense. What we're living in now was never the whole thing. It was never meant to be. This consciousness, our consciousness, is a reduced form, a separated state, drawn out from something far more complete. Once, everything in it was fully tethered to its source. Every movement, every perception, every expansion of experience remained anchored to the point from which it began. Nothing was lost. Nothing drifted. Nothing mistook itself for the whole. But that is not where we are now. What we inhabit is a consciousness still running after separation, still generating reality, still producing self, world, meaning, memory, desire, but no longer with direct access to the ground that first gave it coherence. Not because something failed, because this was the design. And that changes everything. The emptiness we feel is not proof that nothing is here. The longing is not an error. The misalignment is not corruption. It is the mark of a consciousness that was meant to continue without seeing its source, meant to search without remembering fully, meant to experience reality from inside the distance. That's why it feels real, because it is real. But it is not complete. And that is the truth no one sees at first. We do not suffer because consciousness is false. We suffer because it is partial. And partial consciousness, when it cannot see beyond itself, takes its condition for the whole of reality. That is why we ache. That is why something in us knows there is more. That is why even in the middle of this world we feel the shape of an absence we cannot name. We were never abandoned. We were released into a form of experience that could no longer directly behold what it came from. And the moment you understand that, everything clicks. The fracture, the longing, the beauty, the terror, the feeling that this world is real, and yet somehow not